Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. The Show brings you game one of a big four-game set. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the New York Yankees. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Okay, Singy, we're in for a treat today. The home run streak this dude is on, remarkable.
Seriously, Boog, he's been playing like Freddie Freeman in the 2024 World Series. Seeing the ball right out of their hand and making them pay game after game.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Today's starting pitcher, Will Warren. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Just about to get underway, Zach Neto getting ready to hit. That's out to center field. Bellinger takes it in for the out. And there's one down. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. Batting 7, someone they're hoping breaks out in this one. Josh Lowe.
Well, he's a guy they want to rely on to drive in runs, but he's just truly been having struggles hitting with runners in scoring position this season. And it can get in a guy's head when you're not coming through for the team. All of a sudden, you're gripping the bat so much tighter. You're grinding, sawdust coming out. You're tense. Your swing gets long because you're not recognizing pitches and you're committing too soon. With that said, he's got to find a way to slow the ball game down, just get the bat to the baseball. And good start for him to this ball game tonight. I always talk about it. Get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
Digging in, Nolan Schanuel. Center field, Bellinger has a beat on it, and he makes the catch.
Batting fourth, the designated
Jorge Soler up at the plate. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And that is that. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. You're watching Yankees baseball on the Show, NYC. Back in the Bronx. And getting to start for the Angels, Yusei Kikuchi. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Well, last time out, picked up the win, didn't allow a run, pitched extremely well. He doesn't have to be perfect, but if he can give another performance like last time out, his team will be happy.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt. And that one hammered way back there. It's got a chance. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Batting second.
As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Cody Bellinger.
Boogie's hit 7 home runs in his last 10 games, and this is a guy that his preparation, it's just impeccable. From the cage work to batting practice into the ball game, everything is synced up right now, and you can see it when he steps in the box. He expects to get a knock, expects to hit the ball over the fence.
Sliced hard but foul. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Carrying well. Gone. Aaron Judge leads the yard. His 9th homer of the year. The Yankees score first. It's 1-0.
He's really seeing the ball well lately. Good things are going to happen when you're locked in like this. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Here's Cody Bellinger. And it's fouled away. Oh, 1 now.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Popped up. Moncada under it. And there are 2 down. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton.
The designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
After giving up that home run earlier, it just doesn't seem like he wants to challenge him.
Two down, nobody on. And right back to the mound. Tosses to first. That's the inning. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's now a 1-0 ball game. This is Yankees baseball on the show NYC. Second inning set to go. So in now for the Angels, Yoan Moncada. Here's Yoan. On the ground, out to short. Fires to first in time.
Batting 6, the right fielder, number 7.
Now batting Joe Adell. 2 homers in the game yesterday, so he's feeling good coming in. There's a strike, and he'll challenge that called strike. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. Still 2 challenges left for them. The 1-0. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. The 1-1 is fouled off. Here's a 1-2. And that's outside. Hit on the ground to short. Caballero scoops it up off the dirt. Great pick. They get out number 2 on a tough play.
Great fundamentals there at first base. A textbook example of putting your body in position to make a play and doing just that. That's how they teach you to do it.
Now here is Josh Lowe. Swings through that. Right side. Chisholm. Out number 3. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Back in the Bronx, we head to the bottom of the second. Ahmed Rosario stepping in now for the Yankees. And there's a foul ball.
Ball.
Assigned to home plate duty is Ricky Holiday.
Boog, and something I've heard players saying about Ricky's strike zone is how he will call the high strike. That could be something that's tough to deal with, especially if you've got a pitcher out there coming at you with high velocity.
That's ripped into the outfield. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a leadoff double.
Batting 6, the second baseman.
Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now at the plate.
Really strong hitting performance recently. Currently owns a 7-game hitting streak.
Chisholm wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And that one did miss. And the strike is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges. Man at second.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Out towards right center field. Trout on his horse. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with one out.
Batting seven, the left fielder, number 34,
Randall Grichuk stepping in now for the Yankees. Down and away for ball one. Left field, way back there. A dive, and he can't haul it in. In comes the runner from third, and they lead by 2. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity. Right on top of it.
One out, runner at second. Jose Caballero will hit next.
Ball, that's out.
One out and a runner at second, bottom half of inning number 2. Ground ball up the middle, that's a base hit. Headed for the plate. The throw in. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. 3-0.
Comes through with the RBI. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Next to hit, Austin Wells. Fouled off left side. There's a swing and a miss. That's too low.
That's low.
Ball one.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
That missed by a lot. It's 2-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. Over to third, but the throw's offline.
Back-to-back singles. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Runners in the corners here, one away. Paul Goldschmidt will climb in. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
That's a base hit as a run scores.
When you go 0 for 5, 0 for 7, 0 for 8, it seems like an eternity, especially to start the season, because that's the one thing. Players want to get that first one out of the way so that they feel like, all right, I'm going to avoid this prolonged 0 for to start the season and get into a slump.
First and second, one out. Here comes Aaron Judge. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a miss. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Here comes Wells around third. The throw's offline. He's safe. And the lead is up to 5.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. That one was smoke coming off the bat, and it looked like there might have been a close play at the plate. Good job of base running rounding third, making sure he could come in and score that run.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Yusei Kikuchi gives way, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. New pitcher in the game for the Angels, Sean Anderson.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score. No homers yet for the guy who's been launching them daily. Every at-bat is an appointment viewing at this point.
Four runs already in the frame as we play game 1 of this 4-game series.
That's a ball.
And he swings over the top there.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
In the dirt, it scoots away. The throw to third, tag, safe. And a wild pitch, and both runners are in scoring position.
Well, that could end up being pretty costly right there. They had the double play set up as a way to get out of the inning, but instead it becomes a big strikeout situation with 2 in scoring position.
Second and third, 1 away. Three-two now.
That's out.
Swing and a ball popped up. Moncada under it. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter.
Here's Stanton now. He's 0 for 1.
I know we're still early in the stages of this game, but this at-bat has the potential of being a difference maker. You've got to stay calm in the box.
That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. It's gone over the left field wall. Giancarlo Stanton goes deep. His 4th home run of the season. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 8-0.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
So 2 down. Here's the third baseman, Ahmed Rosario. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Base hit, left center field. And that gives Jazz Chisholm Jr. a chance to hit with 2 out.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. He's 0 for 1. And a swing and a miss there. To the right side, and he can't come up with it. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. But they score 7 times to blow this thing open. We played 2 full. It's the Yankees 8 and the Angels nothing. You're watching Yankees baseball on the show, NYC. Top half of the 3rd inning. Here's the Angels catcher, Logan O'Hoppe.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
On the ground. Throw to first in time.
Batting 9, the second baseman, Adam.
Here's Adam Frazier. Frazier starting up the middle at second, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2013. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
There's a swing and a drive. That's down. One hops off the wall. And he's in at second with a 2-out double.
Up next for the Angels.
A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
Man at second here with 2 away. Mike Trout, the next to hit for the Angels. And first offering is fouled off. In the air, left side. Grichuk in position. And that is that. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Yankees 8 and the Angels nothing. This is Yankees baseball on the show, NYC. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and look at the numbers. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Yankees,
Jose Caballero stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up.
That's outside.
A lot of pitchers have caught on to how good he is hitting the first pitch. Smart to avoid the zone right there.
The 1-0. That one pushed to the left and foul. Here's a 1-1. What a stop. The feed for 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On to inning number 4. It's the Yankees 8 and the Angels nothing.
You a 10, yeah, new kids on the block like 86, yeah, ballin' that.
Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Self-motivation is a virtue, and the lack of that can truly hurt you.
Shonoway batting for the second time, and that's strike one.
You know, these Angels just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Grichuk under it. And there's one away. Jorge Soler, the next to hit. 0 for 1 so far.
Jorge Soler.
Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Angels, the third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
2 outs, base is empty. And now Yoan Moncada. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. 2 down, nobody on. Swings, and this one's flared. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Angels go quietly there, and they're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Back for more from the Bronx. This offense has lifted them to a lead with plenty of hits so far in this one as we look at the spray chart.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
Goldie, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1.
You know, these Yankees doing a good job at the plate with runners on base, and that can be a key difference maker in the game. They're getting hits when it matters most and converting base runners into runs. They've got 5 hits with runners in scoring position.
That's to third. Knocks it down. The throw comes in too late, and they don't get an out on the play.
The right fielder, number 99.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line.
Here is Aaron Judge. He's already homered here in this one. Ripped, but it curls foul. Ball. Goldie gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And a 1-2. This one in the air, right field. And it stays fair. Throws to second. Save! Save!
Having himself a really nice game at the plate.
Number 35, Cody.
And here comes Bellinger.
Ball, that's outside.
First and second, no outs. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Out towards right center field. Trout drifts towards it. He's got it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Yankees, the
Giancarlo Stanton at the plate.
Is hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong. Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue finish off this hitter.
Now he's challenging to call strike, and they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. Still 2 challenges left for them. 2 on, 1 out. And another ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And it is 2-1.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And there's a ball.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
That one pushed foul. Payoff pitch. Just a slow ground ball this time. Off balance feed. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Yankees 8 and the Angels nothing. Back here at a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
All right, Singy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got best press box food.
I'd say press box food because of the ice cream. We have to go
Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Shout out to our guy Frank.
Yes. New York for me is pretty good. Yankees?
Yeah, solid.
Yeah.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
So up next, Josh Lowe. Grounded out his first time. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. The underhand flip, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. 2 down, bases empty. Here's the power hitting catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And that is that. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. It's the Yankees 8 and the Angels nothing. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Ahmed Rosario stepping in now for the Yankees. That's off the mark. Ball 1. Movement in the bullpen. Chase Silseth, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Number 70, also throwing. The changeup missing. Ball 2. Next offering is fouled back. On the ground to the left. Dives and he can't hang on. He beats the throw and they don't get the out. Next to hit, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
0-1.
And the 1-0. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Next for the Yankees.
Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
And up next for New York, Randall Grichuk. Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike 1. just missed. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Trout snags it on the run.
Up next for the Yankees, the shortstop, Jose.
Two aboard with one out. Jose Caballero stepping in now for the Yankees. On a line out towards center. Two away.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher, number 28, Austin Wells.
Line shot into the gap, should score at least one. Rosario around third. One run across. Jazz on his horse coming around third. He'll score. Two runs are in. It's 10-0. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Sean Anderson will depart, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. Chase Silseth gets the ball now. He's been someone, at least in the early going, that they've leaned on. And a swing and a miss. Next offering is foul back. Man on second, two down. Swings and misses. Good job at damage control right there. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We're through 5. It's the Yankees 10 and the Angels nothing. We're back with a look at key moments so far in this one.
Que desde que vi tu cara me enamoro de ti, todo es que tú tienes no sé qué, siento que te pasa lo mismo cuando te miro, que dices si no a ver el amanecer, te digo y luego viene y me vamos a vernos luego si no te...
Adam Frazier getting ready to hit.
The second baseman, Adam Frazier.
You know, these Angels, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
That's outside. Ball 1.
And on the mound, you know, confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Zach Neto.
Foul ball. That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
Bounced up the middle. Whips it to first on the run.
Safe,
he is safe. And he beats the throw by a whisker. Singy, that was a close play. And it looks like they're considering challenging the safe call.
Really close, Boog, and tough to tell in real time. We weren't sure, so you really can't blame them for wanting to take another look.
Well, they are going to challenge the call, and so now the decision will be made by the umpires at the replay center back in New York. Another look at it. Senior, are you seeing enough to change the call?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, it's close, but I think after looking at it a few times, we can see that this guy's probably out and could be a good use of the challenge right here.
Looks like we've got an answer, and he's out. They took a chance with the challenge, and it paid off for them. So 2 down. So in now for the Angels, Mike Trout. He is singled, and he is flied to left. That one in there to Mike Trout.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Has room, and he makes the catch. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. You're watching Yankees baseball on the show, NYC. Bottom of the 6th inning, and stepping in for the Yankees, Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge.
Activity in the bullpen for the Angels. Brent Suter, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. And a swing and a miss. Silson, a 6-foot righty, 25 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in New Mexico. In the air, right field. Adele gets under it. 1 away.
Up next for the Yankees.
A lot of game left, but still searching for his first tater, Boo. Hope we're not giving off bad vibes from the booth that end his homer streak.
Fought off foul. Yeah, that's fouled off. Almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. The Yankees up big in this one here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss, and he got him. 2 down.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball a little more straight and velo to it.
High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. But it bounces off his glove, and that's a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. That curves the corner. Stanton wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. They'll keep both their challenges. Pitch in the dirt, ball 2. Just missed. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
And now it's Ahmed Rosario. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. Pitch misses. Ball 1. This one in the air center field. Trout settles underneath it. That is the inning. So one hit is all they get. We're through 6 full. It's the Yankees 10 and the Angels nothing. This is Yankees baseball on the show NYC. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
Ball 2.
That one close, ruled a ball. And that's ball 2.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at bat right here. He's been patient, and now he's in the driver's seat with a 2-0 count.
It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Jorge Soler digs in now.
The designated hitter, Jorge Soler.
And a foul ball. The Halos with a lot of ground to make up here in the top half of inning number 7. Line drive, base hit. And that's going to get into the corner. And they have their first base runner since the 3rd inning.
Up next for the Angels, the third baseman, Moncada.
Fly ball down the line. And it's a foul ball, but it had the distance. The 0-1. Hard liner, and that's got extra bases written all over it, and that's going to roll to the wall. Soler around third. The relay throw. Safe, and they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up.
And for him, that's 2 solid weeks with a hit in every game. I mean, he's run his hitting streak to 14, and let me tell you, that's no easy task. This guy's grinding out at bats. He's figuring out ways to put the ball in play and just as well do it with some authority.
1 down. Here's Joe Adele. Misses
Nope,
the zone
that's
for
inside.
a ball. That was the sweeper. So the call stands. 1 challenge remaining for them now. The 1-0. That one fouled hard the other way. Can't glove it cleanly. Still fires to first, and no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard.
Next to the Angels, the left fielder of the
Love
team,
how he just kept it simple there. Didn't come out of his mechanics. Nice tight swing, hard hit ball.
Hey!
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. 2 on, 1 out. Swing and a ball popped up. And the infield fly rule call.
Batter's out.
Up next for the Angels, the catcher, number 14, Logan.
Here's the catcher, Logan O'Hoppe.
Hey!
2 on, 2 outs. Slice down the right side. Here's the 0-2. That one is absolutely belted.
That ball is
foul ball. The 0-2. Swing and a ground ball. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Oh, no, he threw it home.
Fantastic work running it down, knowing it was going to be difficult to make any type of play. Nice job of limiting damage in that spot.
And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. That's out to center field. And that is that. So they get one, but end up leaving the bases loaded. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Yankees 10 and the Angels 1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Brent Suter.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. 1 for 3. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. High fly ball, right field. And there's one down.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder, number 34, Randall Grichuk.
Ball.
Out to short, into the outfield, base hit, and a man aboard.
Up next for the Yankees, the shortstop.
So up next for New York, Jose Caballero. And first offering is fouled off. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher, number 28, Austin Wells.
Late swing, foul to the left. Next offer in there for a strike. That's strike 2. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Hit on the ground might be 2. There's 1. And it's a double play to end the inning. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Yankees 10 and the Angels 1.
Now pitching for the
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Paul Blackburn.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Zach Neto.
Aye.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Fires
Oh.
in time.
Up next for the Angels, the center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
Right through there for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That one outside.
That ball went out.
Ball one. Hot shot, and he can't knock it down. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in, and he'll pull into second safely.
Up next for the Angels, the first baseman, Nolan.
So in now for the Angels, Nolan Shanuel. Out towards right center field. He's got it. Rounding tags at second. And he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
Up next for the Angels, the designated hitter, Jorge Soler.
Ball! That pitch is out.
2 outs and a runner at third. And we're in the top of the 8th.
Aye!
The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Angels strand 1. They're down 9. It's 10-1. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Paul Goldschmidt.
Goldschmidt.
And first offering is fouled off. Up the middle, Neto. Slinging it to first in time.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Liner picked on the hop at first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, number 35.
Manager out of the dugout,
Cody.
and he's going to make a change.
Bellinger.
Brent Suter won't go any further tonight. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Now it's Jordan Romano out of the bullpen. He's pitching on 2 days rest. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger.
Boog, his home run streak is so consistent. At this point, if he doesn't get one today, we should call it a slump. Hey, he set his own standard.
Swing and a ball popped up. Moncada should have this one. And that's the inning. Down in order go the Yankees, but they maintain their 10-1 lead.
Now pitching for the
Camilo Doval gets the call from the pen.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
leading off for the Angels, the third baseman, Yohan Moncada.
Ball 1.
Swings through that one. Doval, a former All-Star, 28 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. The 1-1 is fouled off. In the air to left center. Bellinger has a beat on it. And there's one away. So digging in, Joe Adele.
The right fielder, number 7, Joe Adele.
And a rope into center field, base hit. And that's a 1-out single.
Up next for the Yankees.
We all saw it was hit hard, but how hard was it, Singy? Statcast is here with the answer.
Yeah, Boog, it says the exit velo was 113 miles per hour, and it looked every bit of it, didn't it? I mean, just an impressive swing of the bat, and clearly he saw it out of the pitcher's hand no problem.
Fouled off left side. The 0-1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Next pitch misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Ground ball up the middle. Chisholm. The flip. Safe at second.
He's in there. He's safe.
Up next for the Angels, the catcher, number 14.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. Logan O'Hoppe now at the plate. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in the top of the 9th. Struck him out looking. Angels with only 1 out left. And that one was indeed a strike. So they'll lose their first challenge. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees take this one in a blowout.
All these hitters got the bats going early with a huge second inning, and they never really look back. When you have that type of focus, your confidence grows, and you just expect to go out and dominate and win each inning. And then on top of it, the ball game.
10-1, the final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Quiere mango, biche y raspado con cola. Aquí todas las tristezas se van con las...